I feel particularly proud of the company every time we sign a contract with a large recognised client. We're quite a small company and I think we have a great global reach.
I felt really proud of the company during the COVID pandemic and felt that they really looked after me as someone who hadn't been at the company for as long as others. They treated me really well and kept me informed the whole time of what was going on during a period when I was furloughed. And as I've come back into work, my role has shifted and they've given me a great platform to grow.
I think there's been several moments where I felt quite proud of myself, being sent in to companies and trying to fix some quite serious issues and just be as useful as I could down the years. But with the company, probably a massive point of pride was how we sort of navigated the pandemic and have come out the other side stronger than ever.
In terms of feeling proud about things that I've done, things that theICEway have done, there's been lots of things really. From a personal perspective, I've never been a very IT skilled person, but I feel that I've developed my IT knowledge since I've been here, and the team has helped me with that exponentially. I think in terms of the proudest moment since I've been with theICEway, I think it was during the pandemic and the way that everybody kind of pulled together, you know, working under incredibly strange circumstances, all remotely. When we were all kind of forced to work remotely, that could have been a really troubling time, but everybody pulled together. The owners, Connor and Ian, kept us abreast of everything, and you know, it was I felt a certain amount of pride with the way that everybody conducted themselves really during that very trying period.
There's been a couple of moments where I felt particularly proud of myself. We are doing Sea Trade Global again this year, and obviously Richie is the tech ambassador. Unfortunately, Richie can't go this year, which is a real shame, so we came up with the idea to do a cardboard cutout Richie, which is going to be fabulous. And I'm really proud of the company for getting through the pandemic and coming out of the other side.
So pride in the company and myself, I think really when the TZ Cromar product was first piloted by a major cruise line, and since then they're rolling it out to more and more of their ships, and I think that's great. It was a new product that was actually developed during the pandemic, and to launch that, it was launched about a year ago and it's going really well. So that's probably sort of the proudest moment, I think, for the company to go into products. It was new to theICEway, and yeah, I think they've done it really well, and it's obviously working.
I don't really have any special memories in particular, but just having the opportunity to travel around the world and work with lots of different clients is great. It's a good experience.
I think there's been the odd sort of Christmas or summer party, or because we're such a global company, when we bring everyone together in one place, it really, really does feel special, especially when you've been talking to those people every day for half a year. When we all get together, it's brilliant. A
special memory I have here is my first Christmas party, and I dressed as a lifeguard, so I was in a vest and really short swim shorts. Really cold all night, but it was really fun. I got to give out some awards as well that were just based around fun, based around cruise, and yeah, that was really, really good. Really special moment was that first party.
So I have some lovely memories of ICE when we were their client. I helped train up one of their members of staff into the cruise industry so that they had some cruise knowledge, and I got on really well with all the members of staff that were in our office.
I think at the very beginning, when I first started, you know, as a new person coming in to fulfill a role that had kind of not been handled, let's say, for a little while, the team were very, very inclusive and very welcoming. And I've said before, they're a really warm bunch of guys. They're absolutely fantastic. And I think just that first few weeks, which is always kind of a difficult period to adjust to when you're starting a new role, regardless of what the role is, when you've got a good team with you that are sort of willing to help and listen, it's, you know, that's a really special thing. And I think that's something that a lot of the new people that we've taken on since I've been here in the last 2.5 years, I think they've felt that as well. And that inclusivity is just a very special trait that I think theICEway has in spades.
No, any special memories? No, apart from funny funny Teams calls, and of course everyone will probably say about our meeting room at the local pub, which is always interesting, whether we're talking business or just having some drinks and having some fun. They're probably the best bits.
So if I was to sum up ICE in 3 words, I'd use our company values: people, integrity and innovation. I think that sums us up brilliantly.
If I could sum up the ICEway in 3 words, it would be informal, progressive and entertaining.
The ICEway is exciting, hard-working and lots of fun.
I would say team, warmth and generosity.
Probably sort of family, or that family feel. Pretty inclusive. I think everyone's allowed to have an idea and encouraged to have different ideas. And yeah, probably fun.
If ICEway was a song, it would obviously have to be Ice Ice Baby.
If the ICEway were a song, it would be Mr. Brightside by the Killers, because it's a modern classic.
For me, if the ICEway were a song, it would be certainly Something by Paul Simon.
So if the ICEway were a song, it would be Help by the Beatles, because they are always there to help when clients need us, and or at least that's what we aspire to, and that's what seems to be the general consensus in the market research that we've started doing. So yeah, help.
So in the ICEway the movie, Richie would be played by Colin Farrell and Connor would be played by Brendan Gleeson, as they are in Bruges. And who would play me? Maybe like Chris Pratt.
Who would play Ian and Connor in the ICEway the movie? I would suggest for Connor it would be somebody like Brendan Gleeson, kind of, obviously Irish, but very warm, very highly skilled as a performer, and I think he'd bring out the best of Connor. In terms of Ian, Richie as we know him, probably somebody like John Krasinski.
For my 15th birthday, I think I got a copy of the Sims computer game.
For my 15th birthday, I cannot really remember what I received. I probably would have been some sort of game, maybe a new football shirt, something like that. Nothing too memorable, clearly, so thanks Mum and Dad.
When I turned 15, it's going back quite far, that would be 1993, and I think the best present I got back then was an Adidas shell suit, which at the time was very cool. Now, not so much.
For my 15th birthday, I was given a new bike that I almost instantly crashed and broke as soon as I got it.
I do often talk to my friends about the fact that I never had an Evel Knievel stunt bike, so I was probably wanting that for every birthday, even though 15 is probably a bit old for a stunt bike. But I can afford one now, so I might get one from Amazon.
And just a special message for Connor and Ian. I just want to say thank you for giving me the opportunity to further my career and have some fun along the way. You work so hard and give us all these opportunities, so yeah, thank you very much.
Cheers lads, for everything.
Yeah, my special message for Connor and Ian would be thanks for taking a chance on me and constantly finding new things for me to do. It's really appreciated and I love my time working here.
Massive thank you to Richie and Connor for bringing me into the ICEway. It's such a lovely place to be. I'm so happy to be here.
A special message for Connor and Ian, I would say congratulations, gentlemen. A job well done so far, and I'm sure it's going to be a job well done moving into the future. It's a tremendous achievement. 15 years as an organisation is incredible, especially given some of the challenges that they've faced over the years, not least with the pandemic. So to reach such a milestone is truly hats off to you.